I'm convinced that the reason why a certain percentage of people don't like the modern characterization of Amy Rose is because she has something going for her that isn't just obsessing over Sonic.
Okay, so first off, that her first thing is saying how, generally speaking, the reason why a lot of people allegedly don't like modern Amy, or at least it feels that way, right? She's assuming that the reason why people don't like modern Amy is because they don't like that she has something to do outside of Sonic. Now, I'm in that, I don't know if it's majority or minority, I really don't know anymore, but I'm a woman and I'm not the biggest fan of modern Amy. Not because she has other hobbies, that's not my issue. I'm glad, like, if anything, you know, when they were like for Sonic Frontiers, right? You know how there were some people complaining about, like, oh my god, why the fuck is she using her tarot cards? I was like, that's kind of cool that they brought it back, you know, because that was her whole thing. Like, that's how she found out about Sonic, was because she would do tarot card readings. And it's cool that they brought it back in a little, like, attack gimmicky kind of way. So I don't hate that she has stuff to do outside of Sonic. That's what we were basically all asking for in the beginning when people were initially, like, hating on her. I wasn't hating on her, but I would just think when I was younger that I wish that she did more outside of just obsessing over Sonic. And now it's like they want to, like, do both, where they want her to do other things outside of Sonic, which is great, that's fine. But then they do this weird thing where it's like they want her to still like Sonic, but then they don't want her to actually show it. Or sometimes she'll even seem like embarrassed or secretive about it, when I'm like, girl, that was never you. You were so open about liking Sonic. Like, she was just very bubbly, very energetic. And now it's like they're trying to turn her into, like, this very, I guess, maybe not watered down, but they're trying to make it seem like she can't be her own person while also liking Sonic and being open about it. Because now it's more like she obviously still likes Sonic, but it's almost like a bad thing. They just put it to the side. And even though I know that sounds bad, like, oh, so you want it to be the main focus. No, but I feel like if they are gonna show that she likes Sonic, don't make her seem like she's embarrassed about it, or make it seem like it's like nothing. Because like, the thing is, right, in like Boom Sonic, for example, she still was very giggly, very bubbly, and was obviously still a hothead, because that's what she always was. It's just very generalized. It's very, again, like, literally watered down, because the whole point of Sonic Boom is that their character traits are exaggerated. Sonic's like a cocky asshole guy, and Tails is just like the gadget guy, the nerd, and and Knuckles is the meathead, you know, like the dumbass of the group. And Amy is just like a combination of everything about her exaggerated, minus the obsession part, which, I mean, I don't mind, to be honest. Like, I like that she still can take charge and she can still be hot-headed and sassy and all that, but she's still very girly, very feminine, still energetic, and still clearly has a crush on Sonic. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand the logic of, oh, if you don't like modern Amy, it's because you don't like her to do other things. I'm like, no, but it's just like, dude, like, I'm just not a fan that they make it seem like she's just like a bland girl. Like, she was crazy, spunky, and like everything. Like, she was literally like, dude, she was literally like beating the shit out of Sonic when she found out that he was basically messing with her feelings in Sonic X. And mind you, she still likes Sonic. Now it's like, she wouldn't even do that. She would just be like huffy puffy, maybe just like, oh my god, Sonic, you're so immature, or something like that. And yeah, no, that's another thing too, right? They make it seem like she was always a damsel in distress, but like, no, she wasn't. I literally, the only instance I can really think of where she was a damsel in distress was just in Sonic CD. Because even when people try to say, oh, but what about Sonic Adventure 2? Did you not play, or sorry, not Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic, you know, during Sonic Adventure, yes, she got taken away, but guess what? She was literally able to break out herself. So she clearly was not a damsel in distress. And there was even that same moment where she was like, Sonic, no, don't beat up this robot guy. He's actually way nice, and like, he's actually nice. And that's her, like, even though, again, she loves Sonic, one could even call it obsessive. I don't know if I'd go that far, but she's still standing by her own morals. Like, she's still her own person. If it was a case where it's like Princess Peach, where like every fucking game she's just getting taken away by Bowser, and then like Mario has to go after Bowser, like, if it was that where Amy gets kidnapped and Sonic's always having to rescue her, then I'd be like, okay, yeah, no, that's 100% damsel in distress. But I'm like, but she literally hasn't been a damsel in distress since Sonic CD. Like, she's always been an independent character, and she was always still leading stuff. Like, I don't, like, I just don't, it just pisses me off when people act like we didn't get that until like Sonic Boom. I'm like, no, that's always been there. You guys just don't pay attention. It's like Sonic games, bro. It'd be your own, bro. It'd be your own Sonic fans who they're like, yeah, I love Sonic, completely mischaracterizes every fucking character and doesn't understand them at all whatsoever. I just feel like current one, I just don't like how inconsistent she is. I think that's really what it is, because she just literally doesn't have any personality outside of like, oh, she's just cutesy, girly, like Sonic. And there's something wrong with just inherently cutesy characters, you know? That's not a bad thing. Like girls who are, or like female characters who are just super feminine. It's not a bad thing. But that's not what Amy was. Amy literally would go shopping for dresses. She would dress up in Sonic X and have all her cute little outfits. And then she still does like boxer sex. That's like a whole thing for her too. I'm pretty sure it's written somewhere in like one of her character bios or something. And there's even that one fan art that they did for Sonic Channel where she's literally doing boxer size. So I don't know why people are acting like modern Amy is just so like perfect. I'm like, no, she isn't. You guys just like it when she's devoid of all of her quote unquote negative traits. But I'm like, but that literally just makes her a real character. That makes her way more entertaining, way more relatable. Like, I love it when characters who are super cute and super feminine, but they can still be like, not that they're an asshole, but they can still be mean and rude and can be strong. Like, you can be both. Just because you want to focus or hone in on the femininity, that doesn't mean that they are devoid of everything else that makes them them. I will say, I don't like the people who say shit like, oh my god, now they're making her like Sally in like especially like in IDW, even though like IDW, like the comics, are probably the most consistent with her characterization. It's like everything else but IDW it's just whack. Like, it doesn't work. And then also, it's so stupid that her whole character arc in front, she was like, I'm gonna share my love with the world. Girl, you've been doing that. That was literally your whole thing in Sonic Adventure 1. You've been sharing your love and being kind to one another. Her being like, hey, no, don't beat up this robot guy. He's actually super nice. He helped me in the flicky out. And then in Sonic Adventure 2, it was literally her kindness and empathy for Shadow that basically saved the fucking planet. So I don't want to hear this bullshit of like I'm done being a damsel in distress. I want to share my love with the world. You've been doing that, Amy. You've been doing that. Like, oh yeah, she just got memory loss from the fucking Genesis wave from the Archie comics or something. Yeah, literally just amnesia. Yeah, whatever. Oh my god, bro, it's so annoying. The whole point is that she was an average girl who built herself up and became who she is. She doesn't have these crazy powers. Yes, I know she has her Pico hammer or whatever, but in comparison with like everybody else at the time when she was like first introduced into the Sonic franchise, she was not like this. Oh my god, yeah, I'm Knuckles. I got these fucking big ass muscles that are not even there, but I have muscles. I can punch through these rocks with my sharp ass fists. Or I'm Sonic, I can run super fast. Or I'm Tails, I can fly with my two tails. Like, she was none of that. Compared to everybody else, she's pretty normal. But that's what worked. That's who she's supposed to be. I just don't like that now it's like she can't be herself. Like, she can't be rude to people. She can't be sassy. She can't be any of that. It just feels like they're trying to make her like so grown up when that was never her thing. Not to say that you can't be like mature in some instances, because she was. Like, that whole thing about being empathetic towards others and showing everybody basic kindness, that's a mature thing. And so now it's like, nope, being mature means I just can't have any other personality traits besides being nice. And yeah, that's it. Like, what the fuck is this? But yeah, no offense, but if you like modern Amy, you don't understand Amy as a character. No offense to this girl who's yapping about how if you hate modern Amy Rose, you're just misogynistic. It's like the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. But you could still like her, obviously. But you can't ignore the fact that they just butchered her throughout the years. Okay, and then she's saying this part like, oh, we see people calling her bossy, nagging, and all that. But like, that's kind of who Amy was. She was always a hothead. People just take these words like bossy and automatically take it in a negative way, which it can be, obviously. But the thing is, those, like, that was kind of her thing. she was not just a very like, oh my god guys, yeah, let's have a clean race. Amy would not fucking say that. I'm looking at that stupid ass Sonic Crossworlds, the Sonic Crossworlds trailer or like sneak peek that I think got posted on Twitter a while ago, where she's like, they have like the character interactions like at the end of the race, or I think it's at the beginning, I can't remember. And Amy's like, alright guys, let's remember to have a clean race. Amy would not say that, and that alone tells me everything I need about her characterization. That you just don't understand her as a character. It is so stupid. So a strong female character can't also be sassy or bossy. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. It, like, no, I'm sorry, but that's fucking crazy. That's like the wildest thing to fucking say. Like, again, you can be feminine, you can be a girl boss, and you can also still be flawed. That was the thing about Amy. I'm not saying I want her to be like a fucking like obsessive fangirl, which mind you, even when you look back at it, it really isn't as bad as like a bunch of these stupid Sonic fans always made it out to seem. They made it seem like she was like a fucking stalker or like some kind of yandere or whatever the hell. I'm like, that's not who Amy was. And realistically, if she was as bad as all these people made her out to seem when she, like in the beginning, Sonic wouldn't fucking be around her. Like, what? Like, I don't know. It's just so stupid. It's so stupid. Like, obviously, I don't miss the part of her trying to force him in, like, a marriage. But, like, it was so obvious that, like, no offense, but, like, I don't think she was being serious. Or maybe I just didn't understand it, right? Like, in the whole Sonic Adventure 2 thing. She's like, yeah, if I let you go, you'll have to, like, will you marry me then? And he's like, no way. And she's like, oh, I thought I had you this time. And I'm like, and she still lets him go. So, like, was it really that fucking stalker fangirl? Like, I don't understand it. It's, I don't know. Like, I understand wanting these characters to grow up, but that doesn't mean that they have to be boring. Like, I don't know. I don't understand it. No offense, but like that's also why I think Son Amy's really fucking boring. And not because I want it to be like the old dynamic where she would just chase and Sonic would just run away. No. But Amy is just so fucking boring. The only times I've ever genuinely enjoyed Son Amy is when it's like in the IDW comics or even in Archie, because at least then she actually feels consistent with who she is as a character. Like, I don't know. I just feel like there's this stupid like notion where like if you're a strong independent woman, you can't be vulnerable, you can't be feminine, you can't fall in love. And like, it's like the whole Snow White thing where they're like, oh yeah, like we're trying to make her a girl boss, we're trying to make it where she doesn't need a man. You know, women have choice. Women can choose to fall in love and choose to be all girly and super feminine. Like, I'm just like, you, like, what? Characters are not, like, people. We as people are not two-dimensional. There are so many facets of us. Like, I don't understand why this logic can't be applied to these characters. It just makes absolutely no sense. And I'm sorry, but I think people are valid for at the very least not being the biggest fan of modern Amy Rose, because they just don't understand her character anymore, like, at all. People don't understand it, and if you dare voice that you don't like modern Amy, you just get called a misogynist. It's like, no, believe it or not, I understand these characters, and maybe you don't. And at the end of the day, what the fuck can I do about that? It is what it is. If you like modern Amy, good for you. I don't. Like, it's not rocket science. Holy shit. But yeah, I don't know. I just think that is why I don't like modern Amy. And I think that she's just progressively gotten less and less of who... She's just become less of who she is. She's just extremely flanderized.